Got filed to the DEA, he's got filed to the State Department. He is a career criminal. He stole a female identity. He stole Nigerian people's mandate. He stole a female identity. He has forfeited $460,000 during his career criminal session when he was dealing drugs. He is known to be a drug dealer, an identity thief, a fraudster. He is a career criminal and does not represent the Nigerian people. We want the world to know that the imposter president of Nigeria stole a female's identity.
Good day, my name is Angelo. This is Nation's Voice Tower, your most preferred YouTube channel. How have we been? As for we over here, we're doing perfectly all right. We don't want to waste much of your time. I have said countless times about the illegitimacy of the government or administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How are we terming this illegitimate? Aside the fact that he has cases to answer already, or the ones he has already answered, he has taken his time to recruit lots of people with questionable character in his government. I don't know why. If you want to really pose to be a transparent person, you should be able to surround yourself with people who are transparent. Why am I bringing this on board? There are recent appointments that Bola Tinubu has undertaken or has made in recent times, okay? And these appointments have been taken with a pinch of salt. But there is one issue that erupted from one of the appointees recently. In what sector? The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. INEC is supposed to be that commission that has people with clean track records to work, okay, or people who are actually transparent and very sincere to work, because it has to do with accountability of a sort, okay. Hence the reason why people have been calling countless times for the quick sack of the present chairman of INEC, talking about Professor Mahmoud Yakubu. So what am I bringing our minds to? Recently, recently up to more than 8 to 9 appointments were made for national electoral commissioners in INEC. But the update is recently appointed electoral commissioner with the Independent National Electoral Commission, who happens to be Senate President Godswill Akpabio's close associate, is or has been caught in a dilemma of 22 billion naira theft just few days after Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed him INEC commissioner. And this is what I'm going to be dwelling on right now, because this particular man thought he had already reached stardom until he was, caught up in this 22 billion naira fraud. Okay, and he happens to be a very, very close associate to Senate President Godswill Akpabio. That means invariably he was brought into INEC on recommendation. According to our sources, we had to delve into sources and try to establish facts. All right, President Bola Tinubu appointed one Mr. Itekamba Umoren, a close associate of Senate President Godswill Akpabio, as the new Akwa Ibom State Resident Electoral Commissioner, despite his link to some previous embezzlement cases. Mr. Umoren was one of the 10 new resident electoral commissioners that were appointed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Wednesday. In a statement, the State House had said that Tinubu expected the appointees to abide by the highest standards of professional and ethical conduct in discharging their duties. According to FIJ reports, Umoren was accused one time alongside Akpabio, the Senate President, and one Mr. Uro Isobara, the former Accountant General of Akwa Ibom State, of embezzling not less than 22 billion naira at the end of former Governor Godswill Akpabio's tenure as governor in 2015. Mr. Umoren had also shown his partisan bias towards the All Progressive Congress and Akpabio many times. Furthermore, according to Section 141 of the Electoral Act 2022, it states that no person holding an elective office to which this act relates or a registered member of a political party shall be eligible for or be appointed to carry out the duties of a returning officer, an electoral officer, a presiding officer, or a poll clerk. while all electoral officers can deny being card-carrying members of any political party, a clearly determined partisan allegiance questions the ability of such officers to act transparently while discharging their duties. Back in 2018, Governor Urom Emmanuel removed the same Mr. Umoren from his position as secretary to the Akwa Ibom State Governor. Umoren had been described as an ally of Akpabio. It was Senate President Akpabio who appointed Umoren as secretary to the state government while he was governor. Akpabio, who was once a member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), became a member of the APC, and this led to conflicts between him and Emmanuel Urom, his successor and a PDP governor. One Aniete Okon, a PDP chieftain and senator, had claimed that Umoren's removal had nothing to do with the PDP's rift with Akpabio at the time. Umoren showed support for Akpabio numerous times afterwards. He took it a step further to align with the APC with his comments following the 2019 elections, which read, "APC candidates won at the fields and collation centers but lost in the process of declaring the result by INEC officials. This is unacceptable to us. We have all the evidence, and I want to assure you that Senator Akpabio will reclaim his mandate at the tribunal," Umoren said in March 2019 as regards the 2019 general elections. Mr. Umoren was accused of embezzling not less than 22 billion naira at the end of former Governor Akpabio's tenure as governor in 2015. Akwa Ibom State received about 1.6 trillion naira from the Federation accounts, and coming straight from the Federation Accounts Allocation Committee (FAAC) between June 2007 and May 2014, according to data from the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) and the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. One Mr. Leo Ekpenyong, a lawyer and activist, is one of the Akwa Ibom State indigenes who accused Umoren and Akpabio of looting their state's treasury. Between January and December 2014, it is on record that the trio of Godswill Akpabio, one Mr. Itekamba Umoren, and Mr. Uro Isobara made illegal but substantial withdrawals of cash from a designated state government-owned account with Zenith Bank with account number 1010375881, amounting to 22.1 billion naira. Ekpenyong stated in a petition to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). It is therefore worthy of note that the reasons for such ungodly cash withdrawals against financial regulations and due process laws range between sundry use and unjustifiable expenditures by Godswill Akpabio and his numerous surrogates and proxies. For example, a whopping sum of 18 billion naira was withdrawn allegedly fraudulently from the state FAAC account with the United Bank of Africa in tranches of 10 million naira and above by one Mr. Umoren Sobara in a surreptitious manner to conceal their dishonest intention. Furthermore, the EFCC detained and interrogated Godswill Akpabio, who further denied these accusations. Alright, that was the expose there. And why am I bringing this? This particular man, Mr. Umoren, is now an electoral commissioner with the INEC. That means his emergence into the INEC is like a gratitude from Godswill Akpabio. Yes, because obviously he was recommended from Godswill Akpabio to Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the position of electoral commissioner. That means he's going to remain there for the next 8 years. Of course. That means Bola Tinubu, in his wisdom, is playing ahead of time. I told you the man is very smart. He's playing ahead of time. He wants to really get all the mathematics done and wait for people who would run against him in the next general elections. So where does this take us to? 2027, Is he planning for that? Well, the truth remains that this particular person that was appointed is actually somebody that has the fraud case. 22 billion naira. That means he was brought in to continue enjoying the money. Well, we will continue to bring them to book until Mr. Itekamba Umoren is brought to book or sacked from that office. All right. Yes, I have another update. In this update, I will be revealing a particular issue. All right. Nigerians in diaspora have actually called on Bola Ahmed Tinubu to resign over his criminal records yet to be released by the FBI and the DEA. These Nigerians in a peaceful protest placed a quick call for the APC presidential candidate to pave way for a stable democracy by simply resigning and making peace. Please stay tuned to watch the brief video of this protest. These people really meant what they were saying. Wow, I felt or I wish there were well-meaning Nigerians in Nigeria that could do this for days. Stay tuned.
He's got files to the DEA, he's got files to the State Department, he is a career criminal, he stole a female identity, he stole Nigerian people's mandate, he stole a female identity, he has forfeited $460,000 during his career criminal session when he was dealing drugs. He is known to be a drug dealer, an identity thief, a fraudster. He is a career criminal and does not represent the Nigerian people. We want the world to know that the imposter president of Nigeria stole a female's identity, and that is what he is bearing today. So please, do not accord him any respect. Instead, we hope that you spit on him when you see him. Nigeria definitely deserves better than this. Nigeria's imposter president stole a female's identity, and he has got files with the FBI, he's got files with the CIA, he's got files with the DEA. He is using a female's identity.
Chief Tinubu is not our president. Chief Tinubu is a certificate forger.
Chief Tinubu is not our president.
Chief Tinubu is not our president.
Chief Tinubu is not our president.
Chief Tinubu is a certificate forger.
Chief Tinubu is a certificate forger.
Chief Tinubu stole the people's mandate.
Chief Tinubu stole the people's mandate.
APC is a party of criminals.
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 Chief Tinubu is a career criminal.
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 Chief Tinubu stole the people's mandate.
Chief Tinubu stole the people's mandate.
Chief Tinubu has captured the Nigerian state.
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 Chief Tinubu is the worst of us.
Chief Tinubu is the worst of all.
The current imposter in Aso Rock is not our president.
The current imposter at Aso Rock is not our president.
Chief Tinubu does not represent us.
Chief Tinubu does not represent us.
Nigerians deserve better.
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 Chief Tinubu is not our president.
Chief Tinubu is not our president.
Supreme Court ignored certificate forgery.
Supreme Court supports certificate forgery.
Supreme Court supports certificate forgery.
Supreme Court of Nigeria supports certificate forgery.
Chief Tinubu is not our president.
Chief Tinubu is not our president.
Chief Tinubu, who you be?
All right, that was the update there, and you've heard it from the people. They are sad and they are quickly trying to not to get their minds on the judgment of the Supreme Court but a protest is always free of charge and everybody is entitled to a protest, all right? So that means these people will continue protesting until something happens. That should be the spirit after the election, after the Supreme Court announced Bola Ahmed Tinubu and affirmed his election as duly elected president of Nigeria. Finally, Peter Obi, in an event in Oxford University, has spoken at the American Constitution Society Black History Day. In his speech, he really spoke about the irregularities in the federal government alongside other issues. Stay tuned for Peter Obi, a brief video from Oxford University.
State and contest for government. Up to then, I never voted. Never had anything to do with politics. And you know what it means to have a young marriage and telling you simply that you're crazy. What is happening to you? She started calling everybody, telling her what are you doing. Peter said he's going to the village to go and contest to be governor. Instead of investing in what the investment we were trying to do then, that if I had invested today, I would have won millions of dollars. I said, see this one, I'm going to put it in politics. I've stopped investing. And it was one of the most difficult things that happened in my life. But looking back now, you know, as difficult, with all the things I've lost, I have a sense of fulfillment that at least I can say I changed this, I changed this, I changed this. And even still participating in it in Nigeria. When I was coming here today, somebody asked me, said, how do you feel about contesting election for the office of the president and what has happened in every and what has happened? We're just beginning. We won't stop until we dismantle that crime scene. So that's basically how I feel. For me, we need to all come together and make Africa work, make Nigeria work, and then collectively the black world work.
Alright, you've heard it all from Peter Gregory. Be there. And we wouldn't like to talk much on that. Well, he's aggrieved as well as all Nigerians are. So he will not stop the good visits he always embarks on different places to spread his own type of gospel, political gospel. So that was that. I hope you really enjoyed the updates together. Before I call it quits, I would love to urge you to like our videos, share them. Don't forget to drop a comment for us in the comment section. If you're watching me for the first time, please tap the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that when I drop a new update, you will be amongst the first people to know. See you next time. Bye.